We're going behind the scenes at a men's fitness photo shoot with Trai Byers, star of TV's hottest show, Empire. Check it out. This show is legit, brother. So I gotta ask you, what is making Empire so popular in your opinion?
We boast fearlessness, I'll say. There's a lot of subject matter that I think hit home with a lot of people, with mental disorders, with homosexuality, homophobia, family dysfunction. You know, it's stuff that people can relate to, and you know, we go there, but we go there in a very bold manner with the way that we talk. We have some really big characters who just aren't afraid to say what's on their mind.
So now, let's talk about your character, Andre. We've seen a lot in the first season. Mm-hmm. Where is he right now going into season 2, like mentally, and kind of how's everybody else looking at him?
In the beginning of season 1, you know, as we saw him, he was, you know, fighting hard for Empire, you know, behind the scenes, and in hopes to one day get the top leadership position as CEO. Ultimately, you know what I mean, it was just a really dark place for him, trying to find, you know, who he is and what his life is outside of Empire.
When did you decide that, you know, I want to become an actor? Did you always know you wanted to become an actor?
I don't think I've ever wanted to be anything else. I did nothing but, you know, I was an extra, you know, and Remember the Titans and Boycott, did, you know, hosting jobs and educational videos, just needing to be, you know, in front of that camera. It was something that just took hold of me.
How do you keep it together and stay on point all the time?
I work out. I've had some trainers throughout my, you know, my journey, and ultimately I'm able to take a few things I've learned from there, evolve it for myself, and I push myself hard.
Your non-working days, if you just have time to just chill out, relax, I mean, what would be your ideal thing to do in a day? How would you spend a day?
I would, you know, I love to read. I am an old school music kind of guy. Like I just got a record player a few months ago.
The most game-changing advice you've ever received from anyone?
Mr. Courtney B. Vance. Love that guy, such a wonderful guy. He told me, do your job and go home. Do your job, Trai, and go home. And for somebody like me who, you know, I'll sit and you know, I think about things a lot, and it's all about just strengthening yourself and building character. Do your job and go home.
Do your job and go home. Do your job and go home.